nation that afflicted us and afflicted us now. And I will save her that parted and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. And at that time will I bring you again, I, the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua is going to bring us again. Even in the time that I gather you, the Most High is going to gather us from these four corners of the earth, not no man. At that time will I gather you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Most High. Going to turn our captivity right before those that have eyes to see. But some people don't have eyes to see. Psalms, the 36th chapter, the 7th verse. So we're going to still hang on to Babylon and think they're going to make it to the kingdom and hang on to Babylon. Or some people scared they're going to leave Babylon and maybe not even be redeemed. Because, look, I got to give it to you, because how many people have left out of here under fear and had other people leave under fear? But 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for the Most High hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, that's spiritual power, for those that spiritually endowed to understand his word, and of love, keeping of his commandments, and of a sound mind, to know what the scriptures is talking about, to learn to live it and apply it in your life. Oh yes. Psalms 36 and 7. How excellent is his loving kindness, O Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua. Therefore the children of men put their trust under the shadow of thy wings. See? They shall be abundantly satisfied with the fatness of thy house, and thou shalt make them drink of the river of thy pleasures. Hear that? That's what's promised to us. Remember, he's not a man, he should lie. For with thee is the fountain of life, and in thy light shall we see light. O continue thy loving kindness unto them that know thee, and thy righteousness to the upright in heart, righteousness to the upright in mind, that follow him, that follow his rules and regulations. Daniel's 11th chapter. Daniel's 11th chapter. And we're going to look at verse 32. Daniel's 11 and 32. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flatteries. But the people that do know their power shall be strong and do exploits. So where you want to be? You want to follow man and do wickedly against the covenant, the agreement, the contract that the Most High had with the children of Israel giving us his laws? You want to be wicked to go against them? You're going to be corrupt by the flatteries of this world. But the people that do know their power, Mashiach Yahushua, to the glory of the Most High, shall be strong. Shall be strong and do exploits. Look at Jeremiah 9:24. Jeremiah 9:24. But let him that glorieth glory in this, understandeth and knoweth me. Hear that? All you want to glory? He said, but he that glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Most High, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, said the Most High. So behold, the days come, said the Most High, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. All you that want to go and be Edomanized, or whatever nationized. Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness. For all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart, in the mind. Meaning you ain't following what you're supposed to be following. And all is a certain number, mind you. Because he have those that will bow down to these nations. That never bow down and never ever gonna bow down. That's a complete number of men that he had that's not going to bow to these nations in the ways of the heathen. Psalms 119. Psalms 119. In verse 2. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies, and that seek him with the whole heart. Blessed are they that keep the testimonies of the Most High, and that seek him with their whole mind. This ain't no half-assed thing, because all you that's lukewarm, he's going to spew you out of his mouth. That's why he say rather be hot or cold. That's why you look at that verse 16, no, verse 15. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. You got to meditate in these precepts. And that's what I'm giving you, and I've been giving you. That's what you get. You can understand through the precepts. It says, I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word. It's very important. Verse 78, Psalms 119, 78. Let the proud be ashamed, for they dealt perversely with me without a cause. But I will meditate in thy precepts. Let those that fear thee turn unto me, and those that have known thy testimonies. Let my heart be sound in thy statutes, that I be not ashamed. See? Look at verse 93. I will never forget thy precepts. That's what we're going over. For with them thou hast quickened me. So if people want to be quickened through the Spirit, you got to go through these scriptures, go through these precepts. I am thine, save me, for I have sought thy precepts. That's what's been given to you. Verse 47. I will delight myself in thy commandments, which I have loved. My hands also will I lift up unto thy commandments, which I have loved, and I will meditate in thy statutes. So we have to do it. And David, when you read Acts, go to Acts 13 and 22, it's King David. Acts 13, 22. And when he had removed him, talking about King Saul, our first king, he raised up unto them David, King David, to be their king, to whom also he gave testimony and said, I have found David, the son of Jesse, we just read about, a man after mine own heart, which shall fulfill all my will. That's King David. Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. Deuteronomy 30. Deuteronomy 30 and 19. Deuteronomy 30 and 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. You hear that? Say, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. So we got to choose life, that both us and our seed, our children, will live. He said, that thou mayest love the Most High thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Most High sware to thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Talking to who? The children of Israel. That's why he told us. Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, the 1st verse. Proverbs 3 and 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life, live a long life, and peace within your life shall they add to thee. See? By keeping the commandments. Hosea, the 6th chapter. Hosea, the 6th chapter. In the 4th verse. We'll start at the 4th verse. Hosea 6 and 4. O Ephraim, what shall I do unto thee? O Judah, what shall I do unto thee? Now this is dealing with the northern tribes and the southern tribes. He's dealing with all 12 tribes when he said Ephraim, because Ephraim was the head tribe of the 10 tribes, and Judah is the head tribe of all the tribes, but Judah was in southern and Ephraim was in northern Israel. So he's dealing with all 12 tribes. He said, what are you going to do with us? For your goodness is as a morning cloud, and as the early dew, it goeth away, vanish away. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgment are as the light that goeth forth. For I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of the Most High more than burnt offerings. But here we go. We're going to get our little offerings, our burnt offerings together, knowing you're going to be wicked. Most High wants us, he wants us to obey. He wants to be obedient and not to do wickedness, that you had to sacrifice animals, or even Mashiach Yahushua having to go back and forth to the Most High for forgiveness. I'm sorry, I forgive me all the time being wicked and trying to claim righteousness when you keep on doing wicked. say he want a broken and contrite spirit. He said, for I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of the Most High more than burnt offerings. But they like men have transgressed the covenant. There have they dealt treacherously against me. See? So we did. Now you can't say that. That's why I say when you look at, okay, Israel, but then this is what the Most High said we have done, but they like men have transgressed the covenant, the contract, the agreement, the laws that the Most High gave us. So they have dealt treacherously against me. See? He wants us to be obedient. He don't want us to keep on saying, I'm sorry, forgive me. No. You keep hearing that, it's like, wow, how do you call yourself righteous when you got to continually ask for forgiveness for things that others even see? That's all. Now, we know little things that you think you get away with, you ain't getting away with nothing with the eyes of the Most High 10,000 times brighter than the sun. But when you're doing things that everybody can see, oh man, you wicked. Come on. We got to do better. You desire mercy from the Most High, and you do them like that, you got to get it together. Like I said, when he said, when you call on him, he's not going to hear you. And the Mashiach said, depart from you that work iniquity, I never knew you. Because he's not going back and forth to the Most High on your behalf. He ain't here, he ain't dealing with that. People think, oh yeah, well, I can just do what I want to do and I'm gonna be forgiven. You better think again. You better really consider. You better really consider. That's an insult. That's really insulting him. Look at Hebrews 10 and 26. Hebrews 10th chapter, the 26th verse. Hebrews 10 and 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, after you have received the knowledge of the laws of the Most High, and you know you're doing wrong, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins. You can apologize all you want to man, woman. But he said, for if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, all of us that's been in this truth for a long time, and you sin willfully after you have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries, because you really the product of this world. And you don't realize it. You think you know, but you don't really know. You're a product of this world because you ain't spiritually endowed to know that you got to do what's right. You have to do what's right. You don't have a choice. You got a choice, like Moses just said, choose life or what? Death. Blessings or cursings. Those are choices that we have. Exodus 33 and 14. See, there's not enough fear of the Most High. And I mean being afraid of it. But then when he started killing us, he started tearing people up. And he used Esau, who was his sword. When he started using Esau, who was his sword, on Israel, then Israel be paying attention then. They be waking up. He's using Esau right now as his sword. You better believe it. A lot of you don't even know this. Look, let me show you. Go to, what is it? Psalm 17 and 13. Psalm 17 and 13. Say, arise, O Most High, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So this wicked Esau is the sword of the Most High. And he's here, he's serving his purpose. He's doing what he's supposed to do. We can look at it any way we want to, but he's doing what he's supposed to do. And being the wicked, we just not doing what we're supposed to do as the righteous. Because you want to follow the way of the wicked. Man, he don't bear that sword in vain. That's why it tells you, go to Romans the 13th chapter. The first verse. It says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. And Esau is some higher powers right now. For there is no power but of the Most High. The Most High put them right in place as it was prophesied that they would be in power at the end of the world. There's no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. He gave everybody an opportunity to rule that he wanted. From the Egyptians to the Syrians, to the Babylonians, to the Persians, the Medes, to the Greeks, to the Romans, to the Byzantine Empire, to the Renaissance period, to now. Verse 2, Romans 13 and 2. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Oh yeah, he gonna tear your butt up. And when you resist it, what they say? Resist and arrest. Pow, pow, pow. Resist it. Put your hands up. Pow, pow, pow. Put your hands down. Pow, pow, pow. You don't know what to do. For rulers are not a terror to good works. See? The rulers are not a terror to you doing good. If you are righteous, they're not a terror to those that are righteous. They're a terror to those that, when the book is closed, you're doing some wicked acts. You're doing some wickedness.